Imagine you have some kind of relationship in SQLAlchemy and you want to access an attribute on that relationship. Traditionally, this is how you would do it. But wouldn't it be easier if we could just do something like this to access it? I will show you how you can do this with association proxies. Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, we're going to be learning about a topic with SQLAlchemy called association proxies. And these are basically just like shortcuts in your ORM. They let you expose an attribute on one model that actually lives in a related model. Think about it like giving your model a shortcut to a nested property without doing any kind of join or custom property code. I'll show you how we can do this. So first, let's take a look at how we're setting up this project. So we are using SQLAlchemy greater than or equal to version 2.0. Then in our models file, we have a base class inheriting from declarative base, giving it a column of ID for each table that we inherit this from. We then have a user table with a many-to-many relationship with the article table. So we reference articles here and users here, and we use this user article table as an association table to link these two together. You don't have to use a many-to-many relationship with this. This is just the example I'm giving, but this can work with a one-to-many or one-to-one relationship as well. Then in our app.py file, we are creating the engine, putting it into memory, creating all the tables, getting a session that we can interact with the database, setting up two users as Zek and Mark, creating some articles with some titles, adding the articles to our users, adding it to the database session, and committing it to save those changes. Then we can go ahead and loop through each of Zek's articles and get the title of that article. So whenever we go ahead and run this, we can see that it printed out the articles associated with our user Zek. We can then do the same thing for Mark. We'll go ahead and run this again. And we can see the article associated with our user Mark, since he only has one article associated to him. If we come back to our models.py file, we will create an association proxy for our articles table. So here we create a variable called usernames as a mapped list of strings, setting it as an association proxy to our user's relationship right here, getting the name attribute from our user. If we head back over to our app.py file, we'll go ahead and just copy this and put this down here. We're going to say art1.usernames, and we'll go ahead and run this again. And we can see it has all the users associated to this article. So great, this makes it really easy to access other properties within relationships. If we do just only print out Zek.article titles and we turn this echo equals to true for SQLAlchemy, we can see what's going on behind the scenes with this association proxy. I will go ahead and add this print statement to make it easier to see in the console, and we'll go ahead and run this. It will then go ahead and select our user and get the user ID to then use that ID to get all the articles from the association table that relate to our user. If we then go ahead and change how the relationship is loaded, and we go back to our app.py file and run it again, we can see getting user articles, the query performed is a bit different right here. And this is performing a joined load. So however your relationships are loaded is how it will get the attributes that you need. A really interesting thing you can do is you can allow writes with an association proxy. So by adding a new article title to our list right here, it can go ahead and create a new article. And same vice versa with our article table. If we add a new user to our usernames field, it can create a new user. In order to do this, you have to pass some kind of function into a creator parameter in the association proxy. So in this case, we're using a lambda function passing in a title as a parameter, and then going ahead and creating the article with this title. If you had more than one parameter, you can just add more parameters here. So say we had like a pages variable, we can then do pages equals pages. Or something else we can do is we can create a function We can do this by creating a function that takes in the parameters we need and passing it in as the creator function here. If we head back over to our app.py file, we'll go ahead and turn off the echo here. Then in our Zek.article titles, we're going to do .append since it is a list. a new article title called "You Should Subscribe." You really should. It helps out the channel. If you then print out Zekta article titles again, we can see it has the new attribute here. But then if we just print out Zekta articles to get the actual article objects, we'll go ahead and run this again. And we can see there are 3 article objects here. And that's how you use association proxies. They really shine when you want to expose simple collections or values across different relationships. Thinking stuff like tags on a post, emails on a user through some kind of contact table, or even product names and orders. Now you've unlocked a powerful shortcut for cleaner ORM code. Drop a comment if you found this helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into SQL Alchemy. I'll see y'all in the next one.